What is up, college football fans? What is up, Clemson Tiger fans? Happy Tuesday. It's a beautiful Tuesday here in Summerville, South Carolina. I hope that everybody's having a great start to their week. I know that I am. Breaking news coming out of Clemson, South Carolina. As of about an hour ago or so, at least that's when I heard about it, sophomore wide receiver Dacari is saying, "Peace out, Tigers," and he's going to pursue greener pastures. Will he find greener pastures? Well, history will tell you probably not. Now, I don't like to disparage players. Everyone's got their own life. But this is becoming more and more common throughout college football. The transfer thing is getting out of hand, and I do not think that it's a coincidence that we're going into week 4. And that's when he's decided to leave the team, because we all know the 4-game transfer rule. If you only play 4 games or less, you can transfer without penalty, and you can redshirt that year. Dacari came in last year looking really good, by the way. A lot of us were really excited about this guy. He's a 4-star wide receiver out of Atlanta. He came in as one of 2 Collins boys, not brothers. They just both happen to have the last name Collins, but they're not brothers. And both of them looked very promising last season. Of course, the offense had all kinds of issues last season. A lot of the blame went on DJ, blah, blah. Well, listen, we won't go down that road. We all know the story. But from what we saw from Dacari and Bo last season, both of them looked really good. So I was a little bit surprised when I first saw this. But like I said, this is a bigger issue throughout college football, that if I don't get enough playing time as a freshman or a sophomore, or at least I feel like I'm not getting enough playing time or enough targets or whatever, then I'm going to peace out and go somewhere else. We've seen a lot of this from Clemson. We've seen a lot of this from other teams over the last few years. The record, if you just look at the list of guys who were highly rated, 4-star or more, that decided to leave Clemson after 1 or 2 years to go somewhere else, the history of them succeeding wherever else they go has been very low. Now, there are exceptions. There have been a few that have gone somewhere else and been very productive and all that. But the percentage-wise, it's a very low percentage thing. A lot of rumors going around, and I don't want to. I'm not going to speculate because I don't know Dacari. And again, I wish him nothing but the absolute best in his future. But the speculation going around is this was not Dacari's decision. It was more of his parents. And I've also heard that this is something that he did in high school as well. As he switched high schools several times, trying to chase his dreams and get more playing time and whatnot. So I don't know anything about the situation. I'm just reporting it the way that I'm hearing it in real time. But are we going to miss Dacari? I mean, the wide receiver room right now does need the depth. And I guess you'll miss anybody who's talented like he is. But at the same time, I don't really want to miss anybody who doesn't want to compete as a freshman or a sophomore for a position. Meanwhile, Bo Collins is the leading receiver on the team this year. He's a sophomore. Antonio Williams is starting to move his way up the ranks, and a lot of people are clamoring for Antonio Williams to be a starter. It's very rare. I mean, you go back to like Sammy Watkins or somebody like that, 5-star recruit at that position. And clearly Sammy Watkins was starting from day one based on his talent alone. But still very rare that a freshman wide receiver comes in and is all of a sudden, considered to be the best or near the top of the core in that position, because Clemson has always had, I say always, over the past decade, has had an elite wide receiver room. The production from the wide receivers so far this season has been somewhat disappointing, but I think we're going to round the corner here. I mean, look, drop balls is sort of a funk that you're in. That's not the normal thing. You're not going to see a player who has a problem dropping balls continue to do that throughout the entire season. Maybe a couple games, get your stuff together. You start to gel with the quarterback a little bit more, get more comfortable with the playbook, get more comfortable just playing in general, and things will start to work themselves out. But nonetheless, Dacari Collins decided he's going to leave. He's going to preserve his extra year of eligibility wherever he goes. I wish him luck. But there you have it. Dacari Collins has officially said peace out to the Tigers, and I wish him the best. Your boy, checking out.